So we've been making a board game for a year.
No.
Welcome back to the Create a Board Game series, where we've been trying to make a board game for a year now.
But have we really? We've been trying to schedule creating a board game for a year now. Last time when we finished, we kind of pitched our games, and we did go further. We created a rules outline, and then only we needed to create a prototype, our first prototype, and play it. And that was 11 months ago.
Yeah, a long time ago, but we're back, and we want to do it with you. As always, we're gonna do different things here, try to make a prototype today, kind of test it out.
It's gonna suck. It's gonna so suck.
Tell us what you like, what you don't like. Next time we'll polish it step by step. Our task basically is we want to talk with publishers or do a Kickstarter at the end of the year.
Yeah.
We want to be ready to do that.
Can we commit doing this video once every 2 months?
Once every 2 months you will get the video, so we can kind of calculate.
I said, can we? You're already committing?
Yeah, it's 6 videos, which means in 6 videos we have to make this happen.
Each game, we're gonna be colonizing a planet because we want it for its resources. Why else would we go to a planet, right? So we can make our empire, company, whatever it is we're gonna be playing, undecided yet, stronger, better, faster, just like the Daft Punk song.
Every game you can choose a different planet, which will exchange different consequences, events, things that will happen, and the resources that are available. So you pick that planet and you set the planet's resources. Water, bricks, we'll figure it out.
Each planet would consist of A, its event deck, B, its consequence deck, and C, essentially tiles that you flip open and just actually physically create the planet itself.
We call them unclaimed territories that we reveal and fight for. When the game starts, you get cards. These cards are basically your action cards, either be used in more like a military fashion or more in like a development fashion. Each player will have 2 spaces for different decks. Previously mentioned military decks and development decks.
So essentially, yeah, you're done with setup. You start out with 3 cards in each of your decks, and now starts the turn. Everyone simultaneously will select one of their decks.
You're gonna take up the development deck, right?
Of course.
I'm gonna pick up the military deck.
Either I play a card, do the action on the card, build the card, or whatever the card does, then you would do the same, and then I would do the same, back and forth, and then the round ends, and we would resolve events. We would resolve conflicts if such had been initiated, and fight for the territories. There's also a market of cards. It is a deck building game.
To buy these cards, you have to use up the common pool resources. This planet has limited resources, so it depends on you how good you can manage these resources. If you use some resource too much, you get consequences card shuffled in your top few cards, and these consequences are really, really bad because the planet's kind of dying. With these action cards, you can send scouts, and then you can check out what kind of territories are unclaimed and what will you be fighting for. For example, this cute cat.
Cute cat territory is the best.
As well as another thing I can do is claim a territory, which means I will say, hey, this unclaimed territory will be mine.
Yeah, so we can place it here. In 2 rounds, we're gonna fight for it. Well, if you want to.
Euro-y, military deck building with events and a lot of crazy things. Essentially, that's it. I think we bored you to death. And what we will do now, we will try to make some prototype-ish cards, so you will see what actually will be in here, because yes, we won't steal 7 Wonders Duel cards.
Here we go, creating the first prototype, trying to do the cards and everything, and actually giving a first playthrough of sorts.
Now we are creating the prototypes and using some sleeves to get it done.
Best way to create cards is not cut out them or print them, is just taking a piece of paper, taking already cards you have, sleeve them, and then you can just, it doesn't have to be perfect, just something, slide it in front of you and you have a card, and easy to take out and change. Sleeving, that's what I'm living for sleeving cards, never getting bored. I'm leaving for some sleeving all day long, never getting bored, cause sleeves is all I can afford. Okay, so let's start with creating the starter decks. 3 military cards, 3 economic cards.
So in my head, the cards looks like this. This could be a buildings card, and one thing would be like garrison, and on the other side it could be classic farm. This one if this card is in the development deck, right, then you can build a farm. You put it here, and each time you can switch it and get 1 food, right?
Okay.
If it's in the military deck, you can use it as +1 troop, which means you can place it like here. You use it and get 1 troop.
What about we make scout even more something, because you can build buildings. Some buildings are being placed face down.
I wanted military cards to be face down.
So military cards would always go face down?
Yeah, I'd say that. When I see a card that you played, I'm like, do I want to attack? I don't know. You could have that card or that card. I don't know which one.
I remember you talked about recycling. So maybe there's a card that lets you recycle any of your cards. So can I trash it out of the game?
Yeah, you trash it out. You clean your deck. That means you can get to stronger cards. And you can buy a new card for cheaper, I guess. So right now, yeah, we're figuring out some like details and small things. And I think the best thing that you can do is kind of think, that will do.
Of course.
That will do.
Yeah, let's
fine. For now,
get it on track.
That will do. Let's try it out and we'll see.
We created our first prototype. Here's our market. Here are our territory decks.
Here's our cards in our hands.
Yeah, here's our consequence deck consisting of exactly 1 card for now. Here are our events. That's the name of the planet and all the special rules that come with it.
The planet is playtest area. It says what resources we'll have at what rate, and some description about the planet, which also will involve what cards we get, events, and so on.
These are starting decks, which consist of 6 cards, which we could decide to divide into economy and military decks, but we're just gonna shuffle them randomly and place them 3 here and 3 here.
Our turns come, and first thing we do, we have to pick one of the decks.
So you're the starting player, you decide first.
I really wanna do the military deck.
Okay, excellent. I'm gonna do the economy deck.
I can do any of the top actions because they are the military actions. Because on the other side, I have the blue actions. As you can see, you don't see colors. It's your fault, not ours. And I will place a garrison here. So I place it face down, right?
I guess. I know it's a military something, and you're preparing to conquer territories. I just don't know what that something is. I'm gonna build a farm. I place it here. That's my farm. It's gonna give me 1 food each turn, and I can use it once to get the food. So now it's ready. I don't use it yet. Your turn.
I'm gonna discard this card
Okay.
as a scout card, right?
Spy
card.
It changed.
If you would have any military buildings, I can check out what are we fighting about for,
Yeah.
and I can check any events.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna check event deck.
Okay. I made it so he doesn't know what it means, and like what's going on? No.
He watched. He saw it.
No,
it doesn't
no.
count. It
No,
doesn't
no,
count.
No. I didn't see it. It was plus.
Cheating in his own game in the first playtest.
Anyway, my turn. So my suggestion again is, if I want to buy a card, I should also discard a card. I'm not like just a free action.
Exactly.
I'm discarding a card into the common discard pile, which is gonna be somewhere here. And then I'm gonna buy a card. I want to buy this that gives 2 troops. That costs 3 food. I could use this. That would be 1 food, and I need 2 more food. And that's right here, right? So I could go 1, 2. And then I take this, and I place it in the common discard pile. When I need to, can refill it into any of my draw cards. And then we would refill the market, but for the first prototype, we do not refill the market, because we do not have any more cards.
Can you...
Don't AP in your own game that's not even ready. Like this decision matters. We're not gonna finish like the whole game yet.
So I want to see what the consequences are, right?
Yeah, sure. Go.
4 food. I added to my discard pile, and that cost me 4 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. I crossed the blackout space, which means I take 1 consequence card and add it to top of the deck.
Yeah, just
you say
stop. Number of players. You take stop.
Really?
Yeah.
It's your choice. It's your choice.
Something bad's gonna happen.
Anytime soon. Anytime now.
Yeah, could happen next round. Could happen 2 rounds from now. I'm gonna discard my card just to scout. So I'm gonna look at what we're fighting for. Yeah.
What are we fighting for? Yanis.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just trying to remember what does that mean? Anyway.
Good thing I didn't scout that.
Oh, I remember now. You don't have any cards. You have to pass. Yeah, we'll do the whatever maintenance needs to be done.
We also want to make a way where 1 card goes away, and then we would have 6 new cards.
Yeah.
But we don't have 6 new cards because we're too lazy.
No, we're not. We just fail cheap and fast. And we're failing really cheap and really fast.
So next thing that happens, we pull out an event card which says new recruits +1 troop.
We each get 1 troop for the whatever next combat is if you want to use it. Now
I like it.
we have to again select either the economy or military decks. But if you don't have a choice, then you select the one you have. Yeah. So I am going to do this. And I am actually going to start marching towards the new territories. What this means is, at the beginning of next round, it's going to go here, and actually we place the territory here. Round after that, it's going to go here, and we're going to fight.
We're gonna manage how fast that happens. We'll see. I'm gonna build a building. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's it. Are you playing your card?
Just ļauj man izdomāt, ok? Es tā kā šahai dier ārā, es taču nevaru izdomāt. Vēlni milti, es laikam spēlēšu šo. Yeah? Domāt, tad viss būs čiki-piki, yeah?
Anyways, thank you, Patreons.
I am going to do this.
Isn't that too much?
No. I just know what it is. I really want it. We haven't added it yet, but we're gonna add something that punishes you for triggering the consequences too much. Something that tracks how many consequences you've triggered, so you don't go on and mess everybody's game. Just like, I don't care, I'm just gonna do that.
I will play this card, which is a recycled card. I can pick out any card from my discard pile and trash it. I will trash this card, and that means I have 1 resource from this card, which means I will add 1 troop, whatever.
I'm gonna discard this for a spy action and just look at this.
How bad is it? Yanis, talk to me.
It's good.
It's good? It's not good.
It's good.
It's not good?
Okay, your turn.
You said it's not good?
It's good. It's
not
good.
So I get 1 plus resource or discard a card from play. I obviously don't want to discard this, so I get 1 plus resource. So I can use wood to buy this one. Ended round, which means that this one moves here. And I have to choose which cards I will put into which decks. So this one refreshes as well. I pick this deck.
Okay, I'm gonna pick military deck.
Yes, use up all your cards on this.
I will.
Territory that I haven't even seen. I will get +2 resources.
I think it's a good sign that you're actually like thinking what you're gonna do in this game, even though it's as raw as it gets. I'm just gonna keep doing this.
And what are you doing, man?
I just want to win the first combat ever in this game we're gonna have. The first warrior is gonna be my
And then I'm gonna
nickname.
use this card to scout as well. I'm interested in the next territory.
Okay.
This is better than this one, anyways.
Oh, I see. I am actually going to discard this.
Who's thinking now? Who's thinking now?
To look at what you saw.
Hey.
That's it? Both of us?
Both of us.
So then the round where you refresh cards, that moves here, which means the fight triggers, right?
First of all, starting with first player, we choose how many troops we send.
Okay.
So it's 2 for me.
Well, 1 for me for now.
All right. Then I could go either I flip this card or I don't.
Yeah.
In order to kind of mess with you, I'm gonna flip it. It's +1 troop.
Puny army.
Yeah, and then you can flip or not.
I'm gonna flip. So it's
true.
+2.
So now it's just equal.
No, but I can flip as many as I want, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Come on, me.
This
No,
card.
more.
Yeah.
Really? More?
Yeah. Look.
I'll take it.
Look.
Now we reveal this card, and you are the first one who can pick.
Yeah, because I have more, right?
You have more. Yeah.
Okay. And do I place all of them or?
I think just 1.
Let's do just 1 for now.
That's your territory, and then I can choose 1 victory point or 1 victory point. It's a hard question to answer, but I'll take 1 victory point.
Okay, and these all are dead. It's bloody war. Essentially, this is the end of this first playtest. And what you're actually trying to do, you're trying to get the most VP. We didn't write VP on the cards. Those would probably give points. And next time when you play a card, you would kind of create the planet. You can place them so that the areas match. So we would add cards that let you move from territory to territory, and maybe there's some area control as well.
If you're the first place, you also can place 2 cubes, and the second place can place 1 cube. And now when you move, you can, move around and place another one. And I think if you're the one who's doing the claiming, you're the one who's gonna add this card.
I'd say, yeah.
There's multiple ways how to play this multi-territory game. I don't like that name.
Yeah, multi-territory is...
We're at the theme, we're at everything, flavors, more interesting events. Let us know what you liked. Maybe you have some ideas that you
If
would
anything,
like to
maybe
improve.
they didn't like anything.
Maybe you didn't like anything.
And bad feedback is good feedback. So for the next time, we'll freshen up the things.
Next time we should have something to give others.
We'll have like the first public playtest copy. Hopefully. There's definitely a video coming out in 2 months, but hopefully
it's not gonna be like, we apologize, we didn't do anything.
No, we have to do something. What else are we gonna do next time then? Anyway, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the ride, and see you next time.